Today I'm painting on greeting cards. So I just want to show you that we're painting on regular watercolor paper and an envelope to go with it. And I just want you to see that this is already folded and ready to go. But you can purchase packages of this cardstock watercolor paper or cardstock, and it's perforated there so that you can bend it easier. And I don't think that's the word for it, but I think you know what I mean. All right. And so I put out some colors I wanted to work with and see some pretty details on here that I think you might like. And I'm missing just yellow. So let me show you. I've got that. I might not use all these, but I wanted to put them out. I've got daffodil yellow and perfect purple, some look at me blue, some bright pink, which is kind of neon, lime green, classic green. And I did put out some cardinal red in case we need any of that. But what I want to show you is how pretty it is to just come up with different flowers with different colors. Okay. So there's different strokes that we can make, but I just want to show you with some layering. So if I pick up some wicker white, this is a 16 flat, and I'm going to double load the purple on the outside. And I'm going to come in here, and you can draw it with a pencil first if it makes you feel more comfortable. But I just want you to see that I'm going to come in here and slide back down. Okay. Now, if you need, since we're on paper, you can go into a little bit of medium and pick up a little bit more. All right. So here's your center. And then we're going to take everything from there. So slide on the flat of the brush and come back. All right. So slide on the side of the brush and come back. Now using that medium makes this real smooth on this watercolor paper, which watercolor paper absorbs water. So if you are worried that it feels dry, just dip your chisel, the tips of the brush, into the clear medium. It's right here. It's the medium. That's the fluff that's inside that paint with no pigment in it. Okay, so now what I want to do is go off of this. So you go off of the card. Okay. Now I'd like to let's put a little bit of this on here. We're going to come right here, and I can do a smaller version, a little bit of medium, go get some of the perfect purple and white. And we're just going to come off the edge. Okay. All right. So just as you've got that in your brush, just go to the next step. All right. So I'm going to take and let's get a little bit of yellow, just a touch of daffodil yellow on that white edge. And I'm going to come right here and make shorter strokes. Sorry, I don't think you can see that. Let's keep it right there. So we're going to dip the yellow and pick up purple. Now there's already white in here. That's the side that we put the yellow on. Okay, so white, yellow, and purple. And you're going to go in between each one of these. Now see this one, I didn't have enough purple. So, oops, the beauty of one stroke painting is you can stroke right back over it. Okay. To the point and come back. So you go out to a point, then you come back. All right. So I'm going to wash this, and I'm going to come right in here, pick up classic green and lime green, put a little bit of white on the lime green edge, dip into medium. There we go. All right, so, okay, you see that movement I did? I'm on this chisel right here, and it's better to not hold your card up. I just want y'all to see it really good, and then pull a stem. All right, so that stem, if you're gonna come in here and do this, then you take the stem edge, the chisel edge to get that stem. All right, so what I want to show you, let's do it over here. All right, so I'm going to start right here. I'm going to slide up, wiggle a little bit. Then I'm going to turn it around. Just a little bit of a movement. Now this is the edge that's going to get us the stem in the middle. Now look what we're going to do. We're going to lay it flat here. All right, I want you to see this because this is where people miss. You're not going to put this straight flat. You're going to touch and lift the front edge. But when you lift it, you drag your brush with you. All right, now what people tend to do is they touch and they lean on the chisel and get a real fat edge. Or they touch, now watch my hand, they touch and then they go like this with the handle. All right, when you do that, you make a mess. So we don't want to do that. All right, so I just can bring a little bit of green. Just gets a little bit of a watercolor feel because I'm making it, keeping that medium in there, and it makes it real thin. All right, so you can take and make a few little lines. All right, and then we can come back and put some little detail on there. But I'm gonna just make it really loose. All right, so I want you to see that a lot of medium is important because this is watercolor paper. It's gonna grab it. All right, so I'm going to now take a little bit of water with a 2 script liner, roll it. Okay, and I'm going to touch and lift and go all the way around. So I made it inky. So touch, lift, touch, lift. All right. And any little detail like you do like this makes it look more realistic and more detailed. Okay. Now I'm going to take the handle of the brush and I'm going to dip dot. All right. Dip dot right in the middle there. Okay. Now you can also come in here and I guess we're just going to do daffodil. And we'll put some little dots along here. Little dots all in here. So just dip dot, you look, you're dipping in here and you just dot in here. And you want fresh paint and you want to just get the tip. See the tip? Get it out here a little bit more. Just the tip straight on. And it makes little peaks. And this paint's great because it'll keep those little peaks there and look like texture. All right. All right, so I'm going to come in here and oops, I need to get fresh paint. And I can put some yellow dots along here. Dip dot, all along here. Okay, so now I need a small brush. And I can also come in here and put little dots all the way around. Okay. And I can take a little bit of white and I can just put some little lines. Some little detail lines. All right. Now, I can come right in here too and add a few little extra. Oops, I don't want to touch that. No, I'm in front of you, I think. All right, so I also want to come in here and get an inky lime green and classic green. And look, I want to come right here. And do little curls. All right. All right, so the thing that I've done is I can do Bella. So B. All right, so look, you're gonna, I usually put a little pencil there so you stay straight. Okay, so you're gonna all downward strokes. Make it a little bit heavier. And then you're gonna sign it. So just be thinking of fun cards that you can do. And the more cards you do and send them out, the better you get, okay? So I just sit and do lots of little cards. And when I have leftover paint on my plate, so I'm like, I'm gonna use that paint, right? Use it up. So there's plenty of paint left here. The only thing I had to replace from a painting I was doing earlier was a little bit of white. Okay. Then you sign it with left, so you can sign it on the back or the front. All right. And it's ready to mail out. So what do you think? A fun little working on paper. It's easy, plenty of floating medium and our regular brushes, and just pick your color up. But think about this. It can save you money by making your own cards, and it can make you money because people will order 6 at a time from you. So make 6 different flowers and have a flower set and have just use these colors and say, I'm going to make all 6 flowers. And I have done 50 cards in like an hour, hour and a half, just from one to the other, but I do 4 or so of the same one. Well, I got that paint in my brush, and there you go. All right. Thank you very much. We will see you on another Relax and Paint or another practice stroke, but come check out our website. It's Donna Dewberry's with an S official one stroke group. And please subscribe if you haven't.